Danielle Smith, back with Style in Your Life. We are outside, it's almost summertime, and I'm so excited to try something a little bit different with you guys this time. Style in Your Life to me, when I first started this series, was about beauty and fashion and home and so many different things. But what's really exciting about what I'm doing today is I wanted to try something that's always been on my life list. Planting a garden, if you can imagine that. I have always had the furthest thing from a green thumb, but my kids are really thrilled about us actually planting things that we can eat in our home, that can flavor foods in our home, fruits, vegetables, a whole bunch of things. I went over to our local Lowe's here in O'Fallon, Missouri, and talked to this delightful woman named Sherry, and she walked me through because I am brand new at this whole planting a garden process. So I knew that I wanted to start with a couple of fruits and vegetables that wouldn't be too challenging, and we decided we're going to start in pots rather than digging up a portion of our backyard. So what do I have? Raspberries, wanted to pick a fruit that my kids love, and peppers, something that we actually eat in our home. Green peppers, red peppers, this is something that I can plant in a pot together. Some seasonings, some herbs. So I have oregano, I have sweet basil, I have lavender, which is something that I absolutely love. And right here we've got rosemary. And then two other things that we can plant together that I thought would be really fun, cucumbers and cherry tomatoes. So let's get started. Pot number one, I figured that we would go right ahead and plant our peppers first. I already have our Miracle-Gro planting soil in here first, and this is actually something that Sherry told me that I should start because that I wanted to actually have a pot that has holes on the bottom so that it would drain. That's actually something she told me. And I do have Miracle-Gro so that I can fertilize, and she said I'm going to use a little bit of this once every 2 weeks. So, food for thought. You're going to do this with me, and I really don't know what I'm doing, so try not to laugh. We're gonna hope that I don't kill the plants in the process, right? So that looks about right, based on what she told me height-wise. And I am going to put both of the plants in here right next to each other, and then I'm going to add more of the potting soil around it. Green pepper and red pepper first. Have some of my potting soil here that's left over. We will add this hopefully without making too much of a mess. Peppers. Next we will do cucumbers and tomatoes. Since cucumbers are a vine, I was told I have to have a trellis for them. So we'll do cucumbers on one side and tomatoes on the other. Right. Okay, tomato and cucumber. We only have two more to do. Raspberry now. It's starting to rain on us a little bit to give me a real, true outdoorsy feel. This is our raspberry plant. This will be the one that my daughter will be most excited about. The Midwest has had so much rain lately. I definitely won't have to worry too much about watering initially. I asked Sherry about strawberries, and she said that I probably wouldn't see strawberries actually this year, so I might want to try a fruit like raspberries or blackberries or blueberries. So if you're thinking about planting a berry plant, I would go that route this year. And there we have raspberries. And for our final one, we're doing the little herbs. This one I'm very excited about. Now these will all cut off. Okay. And we'll stick them all in there together. So again, I have rosemary, I have lavender. Oh, I can smell the lavender. It's one of my favorites. Of course, I picked all of the ones that we love to eat or use most in the home. And the sweet basil. And then finally the oregano. Okay. Definitely getting my hands dirty. clearly I've made a little bit of a mess, but within this mess, I have planted 4, right? So I have my little herbs here. So the basil, the oregano, the rosemary, and the lavender. Now, here's the thing I want to tell you that's really fun. I bought 2 bags of Miracle-Gro potting soil. I bought my gloves. I bought a 2-gallon watering can. And I bought Miracle-Gro fertilizer. And I bought all of this for $110, which I think is really, really neat. Sherry was showing me earlier today that they're already starting to bud. So there are little bitty peppers, they'll turn into flowers, and then there'll be peppers, and I'll be able to bring them inside, make fajitas, season our foods. And the same thing will happen with all the herbs that we have here, and eventually we'll have raspberries, and we're gonna do a follow-up later this summer. Thank you so much for joining me on this Style in Your Life. I'm really excited about this because this is a life moment for me, something that I've always wanted to do, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm really excited about doing the follow-up and showing you the progress we've made, potentially adding to our garden, and showing you what my kids think, because that's going to be part of the fun, bringing them into the process and potentially adding to our garden. You can always find me on Twitter at Danielle Smith TV. What do you like to grow in your garden? What do your kids love? And do they eat new fruits and vegetables that they've never tried before? Tomatoes and cucumbers will be a new one for us. That's one of the reasons I wanted to grow them. Thank you for watching. Comment away. Have a great day.